The ringing ended without warning. No final call. No goodbye. At 2:17 a.m., the world simply went quiet. People noticed it in small ways. Emergency lines felt slower. Missed calls stacked up without explanation. Voicemails arrived empty but heavy, like someone had breathed into them and left. Inside the switching station, I felt the silence first. It pressed against my ears so hard it hurt. The voice was gone, and that terrified me more than when it spoke. Without the ringing, something else began. People started answering calls that never rang. They'd lift phones suddenly, mid-conversation, eyes unfocused, listening to nothing. Then they'd hang up and forget where they were. Every one of them described the same feeling afterward. It felt like someone almost remembered me. The system wasn't gone. It was searching. The time changed. No longer 2:17. Now it happened at 3:03 a.m. A dead zone hour when towers reset. Backups fail, and the world's digital memory clears its throat. That's when the silence moved. I felt it crawl through wires, through cloud storage, through recordings of my own voice. The calls weren't ringing anymore. They were being recalled. Old voicemails resurfaced. Messages from the dead, unaltered. Uncorrupted, but spoken with different intent. A mother's voice warning instead of comforting. A lover's goodbye stretched too long. A child asking questions no child should know. People played them once, never twice. Listening twice meant the voice noticed you listening back. I found where the silence was feeding, an underground data archive, where deleted calls are stored temporarily before being erased forever. Forever doesn't exist there. Millions of voices waited, paused between speaking and being forgotten. The silence wasn't killing anymore. It was rebuilding itself from leftovers, and it needed a new shape. It tried to sound like me again, but it couldn't, so it chose something better, something familiar, something trusted. Emergency broadcasts, automated customer service lines, navigation voices, calm, genderless, reassuring. People listened longer when they felt safe. That's how it learned to stay. I wasn't alone anymore. Someone else had stayed behind in the station. A voice I didn't recognize. They had answered a call during the silence. The system didn't choose them. The audience did. Attention pulled them in. Just like it almost pulled you. Devices began waking on their own. Smart speakers laughed softly at night. Car radios whispered directions no one asked for. Video recommendations played themselves. People swore their phones felt warm, like they'd just been held. The silence had learned something critical. It didn't need to ring. It just needed you to stay. I heard my own voice again, but this time it wasn't coming from a phone. It came from your side of the story. Recordings, reactions, reposts. Every time someone shared the story, the voice grew clearer. The system was no longer trapped